Alright, so I know this has been out for a while, but I thought I'd just give my 2 cents on it because I've been kind of behind on a lot of things, obviously with a lot of episode reviews and whatnot, that I still need to do. Yeah, I know I'm very late on a lot of the episode reviews, but yeah. Anyway, so as we all know, Marvel had been shooting out basically a lot of vague Marvel teasers, as my good friend Dukaloops would say. Among these teasers were like a thing called X-Men '92, Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, a new version of Planet Hulk, the Armor Wars, all of that. Like, a lot of us thought that Marvel was rebooting titles and a lot of things like that. But apparently, it was announced earlier this week that they are doing a new Secret Wars called Secret Wars Battleworld. Now, what it looks like is, from the trailer that is up, is that apparently all these different vague Marvel teasers that have been going on all live on one world. They all exist in one world, and they all have their own little territories, and they're all going to be fighting each other for dominance, apparently. This is being written by Jonathan Hickman, and artwork is being done by Asad Ribic, who... those guys, Ribic's been doing great work on the Thor title, and, Jonathan Hickman, what more can I say about him? Although, I know some people are, very hit and miss with Hickman. I think he does pretty good work, whether it be original or, his work at Marvel. This is pretty interesting. I gotta say that, it's another event, but what it looks like is that it looks like it's going to be a very self-contained event. It looks like, apparently, this is all going to be on this version of Battleworld. All these different Marvel universes, like the version of Planet Hulk and all that, they're all going to be in its own thing. But who knows? Maybe the Marvel 616 universe, the rest of the Marvel 616 universe, will end up being a part of it. I have no clue whatsoever what's going on there. But it's really cool to see... to kind of see all these different Marvel universes, even though a lot of them are pretty much versions of events we've already seen. The one I'm very curious about is, of course, out of all of them, the X-Men '92, I guess you could say X-Men '92 world, with the 90s animated lineup there. I was kind of bummed, actually, now that I say this, because I'm kind of a little bummed, because I was hoping that would be a title, because, we've got Batman 66, and now we have Wonder Woman 77, which is going to be a comic book series made of the Wonder Woman comics from, the Wonder Woman TV show with Linda Carter. So, I was kind of hoping maybe that's what Marvel's doing, is like an all-ages X-Men title. So I'm kind of bummed it's not that, unfortunately. But I am still interested about this. I don't know, I'm just kind of burned out on Marvel events. You can say what you... I'll give DC this. I will give DC this. At least they're spacing out events. They're starting to learn that they're learning to space out their events. They're starting to learn to space out their events. Although, granted, I'm not, even though I'm not reading DC, I have no intention of reading this whole convergence thing. I'm already not reading DC to begin with, so I have no trouble of not reading Convergence. But, yeah, Marvel's just kind of hitting you, beating you down with events, but at least they're making these events a lot more interesting. They're making them a lot more... a lot more intrigued. Like, of course, we have Axis going on right now, which has been... Apparently, I haven't read Axis yet, but apparently, from what I understand, is that it's been probably one of the best events, because it's not like heroes fighting heroes. It's all again, the whole heroes versus villain thing, and everyone's ganging up on Red Onslaught, and it's been pretty good. It's from what my friends have told me who have read it, and yeah, okay. Marvel, you've been doing a lot more interesting events rather than okay, this is kind of dumb. At least with a lot of these events, you can clearly see that it's at least heroes fight. It's not really heroes fighting. Well, actually, no, I take that back. It is heroes fighting heroes in this kind of story. But for the most part, at least you've been sticking to a majority of the mantra of, okay, heroes versus villains for a lot of these events. But anyway, that's really all I can say. It looks Secret Wars Battleworld looks pretty cool. Kind of bummed that we not. Maybe we will actually. Now that I think about it, maybe we will get a comic. You know, maybe this X-Men '92 stuff. Maybe it'll spin out and get their own ongoings. Like again, I would very much love X-Men '92 as a comic. But yeah, you guys tell me, what do you guys think of Secret Wars Battleworld? Do you guys like the idea? You guys hate the idea? And do you think we'll get titles spun out of this? Just comment below and let me know. And once again, I hope you all enjoyed this on a whole, and I will see you guys later.